Entomilk is a dairy alternative that we make from black soldier fly larvae. We take the insects and we process it into a dairy alternative. It forms a rich and creamy liquid which looks and acts just. Entomilk is a dairy alternative that we make from black soldier fly larvae. We take the insects and we process it into a dairy alternative. It forms a rich and creamy liquid which looks and acts just like dairy. Entomilk is very rich in protein, fat, calcium, iron and zinc, which is really good for you. And it's got a very creamy mouthfeel. The world needs alternatives to survive. Insects are vital for the future of food because they require very little land. They don't damage the environment like livestock. They don't produce greenhouse gases. And they meet the demand for ice cream. The world is going to struggle to produce enough food for the growing population, and I find insects a very viable option.
Can you believe it's made from insects?
Hi, I'm Leah Bessa. I live in Cape Town, and I make dairy alternatives from insects.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect. You devils gonna fucking pay for this, man. You know, and some of this, you know, stuff, it makes you sick, man, to your stomach. You know, just, and I just saw a piece of that video that it missed me the first time when I first watched it. All right. And these people, they use this TV and this media and these YouTubes to put witchcraft on you jakes. Now, they love experiment, and I wasn't really gonna talk about this, but I just saw this in the end, how when you notice after she made that bug juice and that bug ice cream, when she walked out the fucking laboratory, who was the first group of people that they gave it to? Okay, who did they give it to? They gave it to the black woman, right? And that's all, you know, these people, they understand how to do certain things, man. They understand how society works. Okay, so if they give it to a black woman and she likes it, who's she going to give it to? She's going to give it to her children. And then what's going to happen after that? The man is going to follow the woman, because in this society, a woman rules over a man. So she's going to give it to her children, and then she's going to say, well, this is what little Tyrone is eating. This is what we're going to eat. We're going to eat bug juice, and if you want some of this, you're going to have to eat it too. Because majority of the men in this society, they don't have a backbone. So they'll give it to the black woman because they know that everybody's going to follow the black woman. And they give it to you jakes first, man. The same thing they did with that jab. You know, look like they gave it to some, and they love to mess with Ham over there in Africa. But I perceive through the spirit that those were Israelites. Because when she said, and she didn't even tell them, did you know it was made from bugs? And they started looking like, man, what the hell? See, Esau is wicked as hell, man. She probably told them girls, hey, you know, this is ice cream. And then she gonna say, once they start eating it, it's made from bugs. But this is the plans of the wicked, man. This is ridiculous, man. And if if you okay with this world, you gotta go with you gotta go with this world. These people are going to take it there. We've told you over and over that these people are going to take it there. They're going to take it there with this agenda. They're gonna try. They already, Lord, only God knows what they're putting in the foods now. We're already being poisoned to death. This shit could already be in the foods. We don't even know. Right? Let me get Genesis chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, and the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after its kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after its kind. And the powers saw that it was good. Right? So the powers are talking about the Alahayim, the angels. Okay, the judges, the rulers, the Yahweh Shai and the angels created the earth, the heavens and the earth. Okay? All right, of course, it was instructed by the Most High, but the Alahayim, the powers, created the world, okay, which we see. And it said that the powers saw that it was good, right? So, and to show you that the so-called white man is adverse to whatever the righteous, this completely adverse to the righteous, is that when the Lord said it was good, okay, what did Esau say? He said no. No, we're gonna make our own seedless this. We're gonna seedless that, seedless this. We're gonna bioengineer our food. All right, whatever God said was good, we're gonna do our own thing. Okay, and here he go, continuing to taint the world, to leave wherever these group of people go. He leaves a blood trail. Okay, endangered species. Okay, damn near endangering. If it wasn't for the Lord on our side, we would have been damn near extinct. Okay, but the promise he made to Abraham, okay, that his seed would be as the stars, would be as the sand of the sea, and in the stars of heaven. Okay, you got these people. These people are trying to eliminate people, man. You talk about it's good for zinc and all these. The Most High created things for us to eat. But this goes to show you that this man thinks he's God. He's going to tell you what's good to eat. And we told you that the new NWO, God has no place in it. The Lord and Yahweh Shai has no place in the new world. Because he's going to tell you what you can eat. He's going to tell you what you can drink. He's going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. He's going to be the moral standard. He's going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. He don't want you to go to a higher power because he wants to be the higher power. And they go and they tell, here we go, maggot milk to replace dairy products. And who controls the food industry? The so-called white man. We don't control this. Okay, and there's no outcry of so-called white men prophesying on the street corners against the elite bankers. There's no so-called white men in an uproar against all of the wicked rulers of this world. So when we tell y'all that as a nation that you guys are going into captivity, why are you getting all upset? You're not crying out. You're not crying out for the injustice that's going on in the world. The same way the Negro man, the Latino man, and the Native American man all had to go in slavery together. Okay, according to Jeremiah chapter 50. Okay, Israel and Judah were oppressed together. Okay, so all you so-called white people, you Edomites, and you other heathens are going into slavery and captivity together. Right? You guys are not, you can say, well, that's not me. I'm not Bill Gates. Well, these are your people. These are your people. Okay? And they're creating maggot milk, a dairy alternative from a black soldier fly larvae. And they're calling it rich and creamy liquid. And it's just like dairy. Now, mind you, Bill Gates is not going to drink this. He's not going to eat this. Bill Gates didn't take the jab. So they're going to present lab-grown meat to you, bug meat. They want you to eat bugs, man. Because they say that life isn't sustainable anymore because of carbon, because of pollution, and they're going to put it in the guise of climate change when these devils destroyed the world. Right? And if they leave the earth at rest, and if they leave things in its proper order, the earth will heal itself. But they can't, because they are destroyers by nature. Okay, they are the wicked. They are the people that the Lord has cursed and have indignation forever. They don't know how to bring peace and life to the earth. That's what the Israelites are here for. The Israelites are the sons of God. They're going to restore balance to the world, starting with who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right? And a lot of people, they're not going to see a problem with this, because they're going to worship the image of the beast. They're going to listen to whatever these people say. Okay? And this has become a part of the image. This has become part of philosophy here in this world. What? Sustainable. They're throwing out this word, sustainable this, sustainable. In order for us to sustain humanity and keep it in its proper order, we have to eat bugs, and we have to eat man-made meat. And no. If you leave the earth alone, it'll be fine. Leave the cows alone. Okay, everything has its order. Leave it alone. The Most High, when he gave the instructions to the powers, he said it was good. And I just read, everything was good. But then here comes Esau Edom and said, no. Look. It says, this is the future of humanity. Oh my God. At least it's porous segments. See? And this is why Bill Gates has bought all this farmland. He's been buying up this farmland. Okay? He went from a computer geek to a doctor. Now he's a farmer. And nobody's going to question this man. Nobody's going to bat an eye. Nobody's going to say it's wrong. You got people on the Twitter saying, "Oh man, they coming up against these elites," but is it really coming up against them? Is it really? All right. This is Job 20:4. It says, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment." It's only but for a moment. Okay, the scriptures say that Esau Edom was loosed a little season. All right, this is his little season where he's in this very short time. The so-called white man has done a whole lot of damage. You got endangered species, man. This man has put animals in danger. You actually got extinct animals. You actually got extinct different fruits and vegetables since this man has been in power, right? Because he's not a good manager. When the Most High put a group of people in rulership, you're supposed to manage the earth the way that the Most High intended it for it to be. But Esau's a horrible manager. So that's why upper management has to come down from heaven and take him out of power. You know how when your boss, big boss man got to come down and fire the manager. Well, that's what Yahushua is about to do. He's about to fire the manager because the manager is horrible. And the manager done fucked up the house. He fucked up the business. He did everything. The employees are complaining. The customers ain't happy. Esau, you got to go, man. And those of you that want the boss to stay in power and you love him after he done screwed up everything, everything is screwed up. You can't even live a decent life anymore. Let us not even talk about that. Your food is poisoned. They want you to drink maggot milk. You can't afford to live. You can't afford a new car. You can't afford your children to have a decent life. You can't afford to eat a normal, regular, healthy food. The average American can't buy a house. You're underpaid. You're overworked. Okay? And then at the end of the day, you're going to go home and eat some lab-grown meat. And your wife is an adulteress. You know, your children are horrible. They all juiced. But this is America, though. And people love it here. They love it. But hey, you can have y'all can have America, man. Y'all can have it. Y'all got it. This ain't it, man. Okay? It's verse 6, it says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. So this shit ain't gonna last. The Lord is not gonna allow. Look at these people, man. The Lord is not gonna allow these Edomites to keep doing this. I know He not. I know He not. You know, I know. Here in this we back in this regeneration. You know, me as a man, I don't believe the Heavenly Father, the Most High, is going to keep allowing this to happen. The Most High is he's too righteous for this. He's too righteous. He's seeing all. He can't. Nope. And if you believe that this is the way life's supposed to be, you're atheist. There's a God in heaven, and when things get too far, things get out of hand, He starts destroying shit. And He did it in Genesis chapter 6. If you believe that same God is in power and the same God is in the heavens right now, then you know, brothers and sisters, we ain't got too much longer. He's going to fuck this shit up. If that's the same God, which I believe it is, He's about to get mad again. I'm talking about really mad. Okay? So, but I ain't gonna. That's all I had. Lord willing was edifying. Shalom.